Hi there. I'm Tim Balone. I'm the operations director of the Tejon Ranch Conservancy, and I wanted to share our regular Monday morning meeting with you. The Tejon Ranch Conservancy, despite the ranch being closed and the staff of the Tejon Ranch Conservancy honoring the governor's stay-at-home order, we continue to work from our homes and do the work that needs to be done in order to fulfill our mission. And that being said, we normally talk about the work that we do, that we plan to do during the course of our week. And so I'm going to introduce you to Paula Harvey and ask her what her plans are for this week. Paula?
Hi, I'm Paula Harvey. I'm the education coordinator for the Conservancy, and I'm currently working on developing a series of very short nature journaling videos that will be posted on our website and on YouTube and Facebook so that people can look at a very brief video and then practice the skills that I'm describing. So I'm working on that as well as continuing with my own nature journaling practices. Some of the things that I worked on last week include Western bluebirds that were in my yard, and then also a bit of landscape practice of Mount Pinos in the snow. And so I'm continuing to work on my own skills as well as developing those videos so that other people can start working on theirs.
All right, thanks so much, Paula. Rima, would you like to tell us what you're working on this week?
Hey everyone, my name is Rima. I'm the Public Access Assistant. For this week, I'm working on creating a video for of images and videos collected from around the Tejon Ranch. I'm putting something together for Earth Day next week on April 22nd, so keep an eye out for that. I'm also working on creating coloring pages of plants, landscape, trees of the Tejon Ranch, and here's an example of what you can see and what you can download and color. It's for all ages. I will be coming up with more things. It will be available on both our website and social media. We will announce those sometimes this week and when you can download them. That's all for me.
All right, thanks so much, Rima. Susan Cheney, what are you up to this week?
Hi, I'm Susan. I'm the very part-time administrative coordinator for the Conservancy, and I am responsible for posting to Facebook every day an item that we think will be of interest to our Facebook members. And since we are not able to do wildflower tours this year, we're doing a flower a day where we post a picture, beautiful photograph of a flower on the ranch, and then provide a little information about it. And I've been working in collaboration with our conservation science manager, who's also a botanist, so that we know that the identifications are correct and the information is correct. And people seem to be enjoying that. So we're going to continue to do that. There are literally hundreds and hundreds of wildflowers species on the ranch. So that has actually been taking up more time than I anticipated when I suggested it. So, and then also my other project I'm working on is proofreading the annual easement monitoring reports, and our conservation science manager, we'll talk about that when it's his turn. That's it for me.
All right, thank you, Susan. Mitchell, would you like to tell us about easement reports?
Hello, everyone. My name is Mitchell Coleman. I'm the Conservation Science Manager here at the Conservancy. And since we went to the stay-at-home order, we're coming up on a month now, I think that was issued on the 19th of March, I've been plugging away on easement monitoring reports, which is an annual activity that we do every year. As we talk about a lot, the Conservancy doesn't own any part of Tejon Ranch. Instead, we are the holder of the conservation easements on the ranch, of which there are 10. They account for 240,000 acres in total. So that's almost 90%, 88% of the ranch. And one of our legally mandated responsibilities under the ranch-wide agreement is that every year we go out and monitor those easements. So we assess the easements, and every easement's very different. So it's kind of a lot that goes into it. But you know, it's an opportunity to get out on the ranch and systematically, amongst other things, assess ecosystem value. We have photo points that were monumented at various points, and it's basically the same exact photo taken year after year after year, and you can assess change over time. And out of each of those 10 easements, we craft a report that has all of those photos for the given year, has maps, it has updates on things that have, you know, important conservation activities that have gone on in a specific easement. So that it's a fairly time-consuming process. And Susan Cheney has, you know, who's a magnificent editor by trade, has been helping me, along with Mike White, our Conservation Science Director Emeritus, helping me, you know, craft and edit these reports. And I am on the 10th of 10 right now in terms of the first draft. And so those will shortly be exiting us, and hopefully be done here in the next month or so. And then it will be on to other things that are hopefully more boots on the ground. I can share what a report looks like right here. So this is the 10th report that I'm currently working on right now. It's the TMV-A easement report. TMV-A is the largest easement that the Conservancy holds. It's basically almost all the high elevation country of the ranch. This is looking at this title picture here is looking up El Paso Canyon. This is Middle Ridge right here. And these are a couple of California condors that I actually saw on Halloween Day. I was with Rima on that day. So I thought that, you know, it's in the easement, so I thought it would make a good cover photo. And here is what a report looks like. It has, you know, of course, a table of contents, you know, summary, maps, you know, updates on what is seen on a given year. This is all still draft. More aerial imagery maps, because it's, you know, this is a huge easement. And then on to the actual photos, which maybe in this draft form I've taken out, but then there are some photos, and then, you know, they just get built and on from there. So it's a good process. It gets you more familiar with the land, and yeah, almost done for that this year. And with that, that's what I'm up to this week, and hopefully we'll be done with all the reports as of this week.
Awesome. All right. Thanks so much, Mitchell. For me this week, two major things I'm working on. Like many small businesses, the Conservancy is applying for a small business administration loan. And so I'm working on that. In addition to that, the Conservancy has been a member of the Land Trust Alliance for many years, and we were reaccredited this year by them. They maintain the national standards for many land trusts and conservancies. And as time goes on, we have to revise our policies related to things like easement monitoring and baseline documentation. And so I'll just have you take a look at what that looks like. Essentially, we are taking our policies and we are changing out information that's no longer applicable, or if the standards have changed, we change those standards in our policies to reflect the newest standards. So it essentially is just incredibly tedious and boring work, but somebody has to do it, and by God, that's me. So, all right. Well, listen, that's it for this week. We appreciate your interest. We are always grateful for all your help in supporting us, and have a great week.